In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the battery on your 2019 to 2020 Hyundai Elantra. It's a very easy process, only takes about 7-8 minutes, so let's go ahead and get started. Open the driver's side door. Now right where the driver's left side foot would go, that's where the primary hood release lever is. Pull it. Now in front of the vehicle, that's where the secondary hood release lever is, right on top of the Hyundai emblem there. Put one finger in there, push it left, and the hood opens up. Now we need a prop rod over here to secure the hood in place. Get the prop rod out, and we need to insert it in that slot over there with the arrow marking it. Get the prop rod in there, slide it in, let the hood go. It's now secured in place. Now the only tools you need for this is a 10mm socket or a wrench, a 12mm socket, definitely a socket, an extension, and a ratchet. The longer the extension, the better it is, or if you have multiple extensions, that makes the job even easier. So yeah, a 10mm socket, a 12mm socket, an extension, and a ratchet. Those are all the tools we need for this job. Now first off, we need to get that cap over the negative terminal. We gotta get it off. So pull it off from there, and off it comes. Keep it somewhere safe. Now we're going to use the 10mm socket and ratchet and disconnect the negative terminal. So start twisting it left, get it out. Now we will do the same thing for the positive terminal. So that's the nut right there. We need to loosen it. We don't have to get the nut off completely. We just need to loosen it enough so that we can get the electrical connector off the positive battery post. Right, get it off. Now let's get that jacket out. Notice where the cutout in the jacket is. It's right there behind the negative battery post over there. Good, so let's keep that safe. Now we need to take off that 12mm bolt that's holding the retaining plate in place. The retaining plate presses down on the battery and keeps in place, so we need to get it off. There's no other way. Now this is where having a long extension helps, because you can get it in there and take it off. If you do not have one, then what you could do is just take off the engine air filter cover. There's one clip there, the second clip over there, right there. Lift up the cover a little bit and then slide it out of those slots over there. One slot there and the second slot right behind over there. Yep, that's the one. Once you get it out, now this is going to give you access to the retaining plate bolt. And now you should be able to easily get that bolt off. Now the bolt doesn't just come off entirely, it just gets loosened and stays on the retaining plate. So the plate and the bolt come out as one piece. See that? There it is. Now we need to push the battery forward and then lift it. So push it forward. Now there's a handle on this one, but if you don't have one, that's okay too. Just grab it from the sides and get it up. It's gonna be heavy, so be careful. Don't drop it on your foot, on your car, you'll get hurt. Now it clearly states on an AGM60L DIN, that's the battery type, CCA 640. So that's cold cranking amps, 640 amps. So the replacement battery should have at least 640 cold cranking amps. Alright, that's the battery right there. Now let's get the retaining plate and I'll show you how it holds the battery down. It pushes down on it over there, right there on the front edge of the battery. It pushes down on it and that's what keeps it from moving. Get the replacement battery and let's get it back in place. Get it in. Now you may have to slide the battery back a little bit to be able to get the retaining plate in there. Right? See how the bolt directly goes into the hole there? Right. Just tighten it with your hand. Then you can get the socket and just tighten it. Once it's snug, now you can get the ratchet and further tighten it and secure the retaining plate in place. Once you do that, just try moving the battery. It should not move, and that's good. Now let's put this cover back on. It needs to slide into the slots over there. So lift up the cover and then slide it in. One slot over there, second over there, and that's good. Alright, that looks good. Now one clip on and the second clip over there. Let's get that on. Now let's put the jacket back on. The cutout goes over there right by the negative terminal. Get that on. Put the positive electrical connector on the battery post and it should go on all the way. Let's see. See that? The battery post is visible on the top there. We need to make sure it connects properly. Like that. And now let's tighten up the electrical connector on the battery post there. Same process for the negative one. Right there. It's in. Let's tighten that up now. Close that positive side. Let's get the cap for the negative terminal on. Goes in there. And then push it down there. And that's it. In order to close the hood, push the hood up slightly. That will get the load off the prop rod. Get the prop rod out of the slot. Put it back in its place. Lower the hood and slam it shut. That's pretty much it.